It's great to be back to Herceghalom. For many of us, it's been a good 2 to 2.5 years that we haven't met in person. And it's a pleasure to have the entire leadership team here. During one of our last town halls, I promised that we would get together in person to discuss the results of the engagement survey that we undertook last year. This is an important event for us. Now, over the course of the next 2 days, we will see how we can embrace the feedback that we got from everybody, take on learnings. I'm pleased to see that we have an 84% response rate in the survey, that we have 78% overall sustainable engagement in the division. But there's also clearly areas, where we can learn from colleagues in different areas of the upstream division on what went particularly well. But we also want to define a set of actions to address some of the concerns that you have voiced to us. And I can say, yes, we have heard you, we will act on that. And we will now spend 2 days to come up with actions, both basically across the division and across divisional topics that we will target, but we'll also look into very specific sets of actions that we can do in Hungary, in Croatia, or in other parts of our international operations or in the headquarters.
The 2021 Employee Engagement Survey had a very high participation rate from the employees. And so we've got lots of information, lots of data that need to be analysed and thought about. And we started that by working in small teams in the various offices at the various sites. And all of that information, together with the Employee Engagement Survey itself, is now being discussed amongst all of the senior managers in the upstream. And we're going to use that information to formulate concrete action plans to respond to what the employees are telling us.
Last couple of years were extremely tough and challenging. However, I must appreciate that the team remained committed and very much engaged.
As the leader of the audio production region, I am very happy to see the result of the engagement survey. I am also very proud of my team because significant improvement can be seen in all categories. In spite of this good result, I don't think we have finished our homework, and based on our strengths and opportunities, we have to make more effort to increase the engagement level.
Improving engagement is really the responsibility of the management, and I felt lots of great energy and commitment today, so I have really high hopes for that. The second one is the proof of the pudding will be in implementation when we go to the field, work together with the colleagues there, and achieve improvements.
Just to give you an idea of what those kind of 4 top topics were, it's really around strategy, leadership, pay and well-being, and communications. And if you kind of look at all those, they actually all link together under leadership. But we have action items, both personal and kind of group-wise, that we actually need to pursue on all of those. And that's what we'll be doing over the next few weeks. It's not an end here, it's the beginning.
Well-being has different meaning in different organizations, countries and cultures. For some it means tools for work, pay and rewards or health and safety, and for the others it means work-life balance. Therefore, when we are looking to the actions, we need to take the tailored approach.
2 actions I would like to talk about, two areas. One was performance evaluation, where we want to be a little bit more specific in terms of how we evaluate, provide better feedback, and ultimately bring the company forward. The second topic where I feel we have listened to the feedback from the employees is around strategy, where there is an expectation that we explain the MOL upstream strategy, which in itself is clear, but make it more concrete and bring it home to you, explain what it means in various operating units for different divisions, and bring more granularity to the upstream strategy.
Exchanging of ideas and good practice examples were a huge part of this workshop. In other words, seeing what other organizations within ENP are doing well and finding the way how apply it in our own organization, be it recognition, leadership visibility, or effective ways of cascading information or some more things.
Communication is another focusing area for management. Managers need to be available for the team. We have to be in presence on a rig side, let's say.
The need for effective communication to the people who are working on remote locations that will help us to improve the overall engagement level across the board.
Our intent is not only to talk about and inform our people what will come and what will be in the future, we also have to listen to us. We have to see what kind of inputs we are getting back to them and also follow up on that later on.
Reading the results of the employee engagement survey was useful. But I can't tell you enough how useful it has been for the past 2 days just to spend the time with the management of Upstream and understand the specific needs of different opcos, different business organizations. Now, to communication partnering, this will be of huge help in creating tools for the management to improve the communication scores. But more than anything, this will be of huge help to us to improve the dialogue within the Upstream community.
We have identified communication as one of the major issues at INA's EES results. What I can promise you, that myself and my team, we're going to be more present, more visible, more approachable to all of you. What I would like from you is to be more vocal, speak up, send us your proposals, ideas, feedback, anything that can help us improve our business. By doing that, we can make this organization a great place to work.